Good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. Okay, welcome to this session. And today we are going to learn about the weeds. Okay, our today learning outcomes are so by the end of the lesson, you will be able to define weeds, identify examples of common weeds, explain importance of weeds, which are economic, positive, and negative importance. And before we continue, I would like one of you to define weed. What is a weed? Faith Cherono, what is a weed?
A weed is an unwanted plant.
Okay, good trial. Who else? Okay, a weed is an
A weed,
a weed is a plant growing where it is not wanted. Also, weeds compete with crops for nutrients, light, and water. And we have examples of weeds which include blackjack, nutgrass, and coachgrass, among others. So our next session, we are going to look at the characteristics of weeds. And before I share my screen, I would like one of you to give us some of the examples or characteristics of weeds. Any volunteer? Characteristics of weeds. Kevin. Kevin, where are you?
Yes, come up again, please.
Okay, I'm asking about the characteristics of weeds.
Weeds, they rapidly grow.
Yes,
Yes, they have viable seeds.
yes,
They are they're easily dispersed by wind, animals,
yes.
and water.
Okay, very good. Here are the characteristics of weeds. Hope you are seeing my screen very well. So I have six of them, and one is they grow fast and they reach maturity early. They also produce many seeds that spread very fast or easily. Seeds also are very dominant and that they stay for a long time in the field or in the soil. Another characteristic of weed is weed tolerate to harsh condition. And lastly, the weeds compete strongly with crops and they compete with crops for nutrients, light, and even water. So, our next session, we are going to look at the economic importance of weeds, and we have two of them negative effects and the positive side. So, we are going to start with the economic importance in a negative side. And I would like one of you to give us example of a negative effects of weed. Unmute your microphone and say something about economic importance, negative ones. Hello.
yes, they cause diseases to crops.
Yes.
It reduces the yield of a crop.
Very good. Okay, here are the some economic importance negative ones. So we have weeds reduce crop yield and quality, where they compete with crops for nutrients, light, and water. It also increases the cost of production, whereby a farmer has to buy the herbicides which he or she will use to control the weeds in the farm, hence increasing the cost of production. Also, weeds are pests and diseases. Some weeds they act as the habitat or home of pests and diseases. Hence, these pests and diseases may affect the crops. Another one, weeds interfere with the harvesting. Example of them is blackjack. During harvesting time, blackjack has some heads. I think you know about the blackjack heads. They tend to stick on the farmer's clothes, the livestock, hence interfering with the harvesting period. Another one is the poisonous to livestock. Some of the weeds are poisonous when it is consumed by the livestock. Example of a poisonous seed weed is a datura and also a Mexican marigold. It is so poisonous. When a livestock consume, it may affect the livestock and it may lead to death. That's the economic importance in the negative sides of the weeds. Our next subtopic we are going to look at the economic importance, which are the positive ones. Not all weeds are half negative, but they also have a positive side to human beings and also to our environment and the livestock. So we are going to look at the positive sides of the weeds. And I would like one of you to give us examples or economic importance of the weeds which are beneficial to human being or livestock or even to our environment. You can unmute your microphone and say something. Anyone?
Mwalimu, pardon?
Okay, I'm saying we are looking at the positive effects of the weeds. We have just finished the negative one, and we have said weeds have negative effects on our side, and one of them was the weeds reduces the crop yield. And here now we are going to see the positive effects of the weed. As we have said, weeds, not all weeds have negative effects. They have some beneficial to human beings and livestock. So I was asking you that if you give some benefits of the weeds. Have you understood?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, give us
Some
some positive effects of the weed.
sometimes some
Source of food.
plant from direct sunlight.
Yes?
It protects some plants from direct sunlight.
Okay, good trial. Who else?
Some are source of food for both human and animals.
Yeah, for example, pigweed. They are used as a vegetable at home. What else? Okay, to save on time, here are the positive effects of the weeds. One of them is weeds are some of the medicine. Example is aloe vera. Aloe vera is used to prepare or manufacture to produce a medicine which are used for treating. For example, aloe vera is used to treat the skin diseases. It's produced to it is manufactured or is prepared to produce an oil which is used to apply on our skin, hence acting as a medicine. Our next positive effect is the weed provide forage and cover to prevent soil erosion. For example, an earth grass. An earth grass and animal can feed on them. And they also prevent the soil erosion since they cover the soil, help preventing the wind erosion or even water erosion. Our next is weed is used also to prepare or make green manure. For example, the maize stalk, we use them to make compost, which is used after as a manure, which is applied to the crops, hence increasing the crop productivity. Also, weeds provide shelter to the insects. As we have said earlier, that not all weeds have negative effects, but they also have the positive effects on our side. Hence, they provide shelter to insects. Hope you have understood. So, up to there, we have come to an end of our session, and I would like one of you, if you have any question, you are free to ask. Any question? Okay, it seems that you have no question, so I will leave you with an assignment which you will submit when we meet next. So, our assignment, write down. You should have a pen and a paper so that you can write it down. So, our assignment is discuss the classification of weeds. The assignment should be unwritten and we should submit when we meet next. And that is the end of our lesson. Let's meet next week. Bye and thank you.